Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Alchemist. Today I'm here in Upper Hills in Shenzhen and I'm shooting with the Oppo Find X8 Ultra. So let's see what we captured today. The word alchemist actually comes from medieval times. There were these people that thought that they could turn basic metals into gold or these precious metals. And I thought that I always loved this concept ever since I was a kid. And I thought that it would be something cool if we did the same thing but with phones. We need to find some people. It's not street photography without people. It looks like we lost the light, but still a nice picture. When I started to talk to these master photographers about how they do photography, and they would talk to me about how they keep an open mindset, they try to stay as open as possible when they do their photography. So when I do Alchemist, what I always try to tell people is that it's not about seeing something and trying to capture it, it's just about keeping a blank slate, just trying to keep as open and positive as possible, and just see what happens, let it come to you. And besides creating my own content like this, I also have my own creative company called Midori Creative. My name is Steven森山. I'm Japanese Canadian, and I am the founder and CEO of Midori Creative. We're a creative company that helps Chinese companies go abroad with very local, creative, and branded content. I think one of our favorite projects was last year we helped a toothbrush company go abroad, and when we did that, we wanted to think of a very local, funny way that would resonate with local audiences. So we worked on this campaign called Let's Talk About Teeth. These things that resonate with local audiences and creating something new out of it and creating a bridge for Chinese companies to enter the US market.
Why did you choose to focus on helping Chinese brands go global?
I think it goes back to my time at Xiaomi. I joined in 2018, and at that time it was growing very fast and expanding into many markets. At that time, through my endeavors at Xiaomi Studios, as well as just the creative work that we were doing there, we were really able to help Xiaomi build this really strong brand internationally, especially focusing on the photo and video capabilities of the phone. At that time, I started to realize that if a company as big as Xiaomi has this necessity, there's probably other companies in China that also are looking to do the same and expand their brand and image abroad. So that was when I decided that this is the time that I should start a business that can do this for Chinese companies. Shenzhen has become such a hot place for international business. You find a lot of people doing the same thing that you're doing, moving in the same direction as you, and being able to understand the challenges you face as well as the opportunities. So I think for me that's a really important part of Shenzhen, and it's something that I've fallen in love with about Shenzhen.
What do you think of the relationship between taxation and startup?
So I think that for most people, tax is one of the last things that they want to think about when they're doing a startup. When it's in your own country, it's hard, but when you're creating a startup abroad, it becomes even more complex. But for me, I think the tax system here was actually much more straightforward than I thought it would be. And I see constant improvements to the system almost every day. I'll give an example. Before, for a lot of our invoices, we would have to go to an offline place to get the invoice. But now with the new e-tax system, you can get these invoices online. And it's really great to see this progression and see these updates. And we're really looking forward to seeing more in the future. There's the saying in Shenzhen that once you come to Shenzhen, you are from Shenzhen. I feel that people keep the same attitude towards foreigners as they do towards people from other cities. It makes it that much easier to come in, appreciate the city, and make it a part of my life.